We will cover the purpose of grep, AWK command, or that SED command. All are basically used for text purpose, okay, for updating the file or reading the file or uh, doing the searches, okay. So
Okay.
the purpose of grep is to search for patterns, okay, search for patterns in a file, in text file, and display the matching lines, okay, whatever you asked for, it will search for that specific uh, pattern in the specific file for whichever you ask, and then it will show you the that specific line, okay. It can count the occurrence of patterns as well, okay. So there's one other command which I will cover which will count the lines as well. So that is WC, word count. I will cover that as well. So let's start with grep first. Okay. So let me open some file first. Let me open this carpenter. Let me open, yeah, okay, new carpenter.yml only. If I open new carpenter, so you would be able to see it is a large file, okay. So but there's something which you are searching for here, okay. You just need to make sure whether it is present there or not. You just want to check it. So what you have to do, let's suppose you have to search for delete in this whole file. What you can do, you can use grep, then grep, then double quotes, then the text which you are looking for, delete, and then the file name. So what is the file name here? File name was new underscore
New.
carpenter. So new, and once I press tab, it will auto complete it. If I press enter, so if you are seeing it, it is showing like it exists and it exists at multiple places.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, brother.
Now, if you want to count how many time this delete is in this file, let's suppose you suppose that this delete should be 4 time or 5 time. So you and now again, so this is only 4 time here, okay, 2 to 4 1 5 time, but let's suppose it is 500 times and you have to count the number. So I don't think you would be able to check it one by one. So what you can do, you can simply add grep hyphen c, that is for count the occurrences 5 times.
C indicates like this hyphen C is for
count
finding, brother.
count for counting
Count.
how many time it is,
Mm.
okay. Now
Yeah.
this is using this grep command.
Mm.
Now I will take one other command in place. So what I'm doing is grep hyphen, so now it will show all these lines, right, 1 2 3 4 5
Mm.
as it's shown there. Now if I put pipe there and type some other command, so what Linux will do, it will work on the data which provided here and execute the command which I will write here, okay. So what
Okay.
it will do, let me make you understand again. Let's suppose you run it, it will show you that data,
Mm.
right? Agreed?
Yes, brother. Yeah,
Now
agreed.
if you type pipe, this is pipe, you know.
Yeah, brother.
Then if you write any other command here, what it will do, it will execute that command over this data.
Okay, okay. Only over this data.
Yeah, so if there's one command wc hyphen l, wc is for word count and hyphen l is for lines, so it is for counting the lines. If I press this, it is also showing 5. Understood why it is showing 5 or not?
Yeah, because only five deleted lines and
Yeah, only 5 lines were there, okay.
mm.
Grab this, then I ran this wc hyphen l, so it is showing 5 here. Now tell
Yes,
me
brother.
the output, what should be the output, like expected output of this, like theoretically tell me what should be the output of this command.
Select total how many lines in the file, brother.
Exactly. So if I press this, there are 456 lines in this whole file. So this is for knowing how many files are there. Okay. Now let's
How
come
many
back.
lines?
Yeah, wc hyphen l. Okay, now come back to this only, our grep only. So if I do grep hyphen n there, now it is showing the line numbers as well. Okay,
Which line it is here?
which line it is, which line it is, which line it is, which line it is. Okay, now let's suppose your is the scenario is you want to check 4 or 5 lines or multiple lines after this line as well. Okay, so let's suppose you want 5 lines after this. Okay, so what you have to do,
Okay.
you have to do hyphen a and then type the
51.
lines 5. So if you see, this is the line. It is showing 1 2 3 4 like including this it is showing 5 lines. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. Now again, sorry, wait. Okay,
There are four lines over there.
sorry.
It's like there are only 4 lines in the top.
Why there are 4? Give me a moment. Grep hyphen a, delete new carpenter. Okay, it could be that this is the 4th line there. Okay, so let's check that. We have to go to, okay, so if you see 51 and 54, so it is because it exists there. So this line is 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Okay, I can do what? I can add a hyphen n there as well. Okay, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. So see, for this 5 lines are 51, like after this 52, 53, 54, 55. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 56. But 5 lines after this 1 2 3 4 5 59. You understood it, why it is there or not?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Yeah, understood.
Now again for this 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, same for this 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, this. So see, don't get confused with this hyphen. These are not the, this is not the functionality of command. This is because we have these things there in these files. There we have this part in our YAML part. Okay, don't estimate that it is because of that grep command. But yeah, these things, these in the lines, if you see, the gaps are defined by this. Okay,
Okay, brother.
all right. Now if you want to see the lines before this line, then what you can do, you can add hyphen b there. See, now it is showing 5 lines before this 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5, 46 to 51. And then I'm ignoring this because these two files are close to each other, these two lines are close to each other, that's why it is creating confusion there. But yeah, 87, 1 2 3 4 5, similar for all. Okay,
Okay.
now there's one other thing comes in the picture. So this was just for one file, and grep command is not limited to one file only. Grep command is not limited to one file only.
It's like we can grab
Okay,
two files
yeah,
together.
see what we can do, there are multiple JSON file, YAML files. Okay, so let's suppose what I have to do, I have to search for API groups in all of these files. I want to know in which all of these files we have API group in place.
Do we need to list all the files, brother?
No, we don't have to do, we can do grep hyphen r recursively. Okay, API groups, and the path means dot slash. What dot slash will do, it will cover all the files there.
Oh,
See, all these API groups are presented there. So it is like in which file, wherever it is. Okay. But the issue with this command is I didn't provide any specific file there. That's why it showed me that much. Okay. And it showed the whole file wherever it exists. Okay. So instead of that, the better way is to let me ls do ls first. Now I just have to include the YAML files. Okay, let's suppose you just want to check YAML file. Okay, I think wait. Okay, fail it again. ls. Let me do it through YAML only. So star.yaml. You understand this or not?
Yeah, understood. It's like in the files
Star is for everyone.
including
Star
YAML.
dot slash is for everyone. Star.yaml is for these YAML files only. So if you see, this API group only exists inside this new carpenter.yaml file.
So, yeah, all are YAML files.
If I press -n, it will show the line as well. So -r is for recursive search through directory. So currently when I gave /, it search for a whole directory. Then I gave star.yaml. Then so see, recursive means it will go inside each and every folder till the bottom. So let's suppose there's one folder which contain three subfolders. Inside those three subfolders, one subfolder will contain two other subfolders. So it will go till bottom, till the last file which exists in that directory. Okay.
It will search total list.
Sorry?
It will search total subdirectories, all the directories in the file.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't get you. Can you come again?
Yeah, it will go through like the directories and it will go through subdirectories.
Yeah, it will go recursively to directory, subdirectory, bottom. Okay.
Okay.
One other way is for running, like if you want to run it in the current directory, but what you can do, this was the one way. Another one is to include. Okay, include is equal to then the file which you just want to include .yaml. Now it will go in subdirectories as well and include the. So see, with this command what it does, it will check for YAML file in the current directory only. Now here I'm giving the /, means it will go to subdirectories as well, but it will include only .yaml files. So if I press this, see, it doesn't exist anywhere else. So let me give the example. Let me show the example of that. If I do dev ingress get cm, let me search for config map. Okay, let me go outside. Now what I'm doing, I'm making this YAML. Config maps. If you see here, see, this was the path dev ingress and then cm dev ingress and ingress.yaml. See, dev ingress.yaml, line number 2 kind is config map. Okay, so it went inside this inside this directory and this file. Now if I remove this, if I just make it star.yaml and remove this, it won't show it. Okay, so it's just showing for this current directory and we don't have that incident in our current directory. But yeah, if we apply this --, include and then /, then it will go to the subdirectories as well. So you got the idea?
Okay. Yeah, now I got the difference.
All right.
In order to go to subdirectories, you need to include. You need to write a command like /include.
Yeah. Now this was for finding out something where that exists. Now I want to find where it doesn't exist. So see, I tried in the current directory wherever the config map exists, it haven't shown anything. see, now I have added -l, it printed me all the files where it doesn't exist. It just printed YAML files because I looked for YAML only. Okay, so if I do ls-la star.ls only, star.yaml, so it is showing 1 2 3 4 5 6. Oh sorry, okay, YAML. Okay, let me do. So if we have to count it, what should I do?
It's like n, brother.
wc-l, bro. So
Okay.
it is
Numbers,
showing,
okay.
it is showing 8. These are 1 2 3, and for this as well we should get 8 because it doesn't exist anywhere. 8, it means it doesn't exist anywhere. So -l is for finding all files which doesn't contain config map. -r is for recursively. -n is for the line number.
Okay.
Okay, so there is one other thing, like there are few like Regex as well. So let's suppose you want to search for IP address.
What is the file, brother?
So see, let me do one thing. Let me. So there are few scenarios if it comes to DevOps where you would be asked to find all the you would be asked to provide all the IP addresses. Okay.
Okay.
Give me a moment, bro. What it is doing? So let me pull IP list. I'm demo IP list. I'm doing Google to get one list which I will copy. IP let me do one thing. Let me go to Nginx, varlog Nginx, and find some file there which will contain IP addresses. Okay, I will show you real time thing. All right, it will contain these IPs. Okay, there. Now, but it contains, I think, in every line. Let me. It contain in every line as well. Under 7. What I want to show you is, let's suppose you have to find out. Okay, so let's suppose this is the some file. Okay, caterror.log, and you have to find out how many IP addresses are there.
Okay.
So if you see, this is one of the IP address. Mostly I'm able to see 1271 127.0.0.1, but whatever it is, okay, there would be others as well, or else it is trying from local only. Okay, leave it, whatever it is. So I have to grab the IP addresses from the file. So the command for that is grep -e. E is for hello.
Can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, like I'm getting some disturbance from your side. That's why. So no worries. That's fine. So So this -e is for extended regex format. Okay. So then -e, what we can do? We can provide the regular expression. Are you aware about what regular expression is?
No, brother.
So regular expression is nothing, just string. Like, so if you want to search for anything, let's suppose there's something like this. So what you can do, you can generate one regular expression. Regular expression, what? Let me find one perfect definition for regular expression. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Okay, so a regular expression is sequence of characters, okay, that defines a search pattern for text. So I'm giving example of this. So let's suppose you have to find error everywhere, okay. So what I can do is, like, there are multiple words. One is error, one is, see, let's suppose you have multiple words with these letters only: E double R O R, E R O double R, E triple R O, okay, R R O E. So what you can do, you can write one regular expression which will search for the words which contain all these letters, okay. So it is just not for letters, it is for numbers as well, it is for everything, okay. So when it comes to IP address, so what you can do, you can take it as homework as well. So learn about what regular expression is, okay. Basically these are related to a short string for finding out the like, for big. So let's suppose there's some big letter, okay, which contain two words only. So you can write one regular expression by denoting that it will just contain these two letters. Regular expressions comes in picture as well when we have to define those login forms or other things, okay. So if you want to deny all the special characters, so what we have to do, we define the regular expression there, that it shouldn't allow these letters, okay. So regular expression is something. So now let's suppose you want to search for IP addresses there. What you can do, grep hyphen e, extended format of expression, then 0 to 9, the first number should be 0 to 9, okay. This number should be from 0 to 9. This could be, it could contain 1 to 3 letters. So this number, this before dot, this should be between 0 to 9, okay. How many numbers could be there? 3, 5, 4,
3.
okay. So it could be like, it will go till 255, so that's why it is 3 there. Then sorry, slash, sorry, then dot should be there. Then again 0 to 9, 1 comma 3, then again slash, then again dot, then again same thing, 0 to 9, 1 comma 3, slash, dot, okay. So it contains 3 now. Now fourth one is pending, okay. Fourth octet is there now. 0 to 9, 1 to 3, okay. So this is the range, and then I will provide the file. So my file is error.log. Why it is not showing 0 to 9? Oh, error.log. What's missing there? 0 to 9. Okay, error. 0 to 9, 1 comma 3, 0 to 9, 1 comma 3, 0 to 9, 1 comma 3, 0 to 9, 1 comma Let me check whether if I missed something. Give me a moment. I'm checking it over Google. Regular expression to search IP address. GREP hyphen E, okay. 0 to 9, 1,3. 0 to 9, 1,3. It is correct. Let me try with what they are showing here. They are showing single quote there. I would need to check why this extended part is not working because over internet as well. The same thing is there. Okay. Yeah, I'll check that. I don't think like this could be a bigger issue because you wouldn't be needed this anymore because like we have multiple tools there in place.
Okay, brother, like brother, is it like 1 2 3 or 1-3?
This is one two three. Like 1 2 3 means 1-3 means this string, this letter. Okay, so before this dot, either there could be 0 dot or else 0 0 0 could be there or else 0 0 could be there. So it could be there 1 time, 2 time or 3 time, and these numbers can vary from 0 to 9. So if I see 5 4, so 0 to 9 5 is there, 0 to 9 4 is there. It also validates, okay, 5 4, it is in between 2, like 1 and 3, so there are two numbers, okay, it is validated, then it is validated as well, so everything is validated here. Maybe it could be of double quotes there. Let me search for hyphen R. Uh, I just remember one thing, give me a moment.
Okay.
Hyphen is there. No such file or directory. I don't know why it is not working. I will cover that later. Okay. I will check that. I will keep it muted and then we can see it. Now the another thing is SED. Okay, SED command. So basically, SED stands for stream editor. Okay, so this is for filtering or transformation of the text. So let's suppose there's some file where you simply wants to update something. You can directly use SED without opening that file. You can use SED and it will update that file. So what it usually do is it search and replace the text. It can delete the specific line as well, or insert the line, like insert any word at a specific position. Okay, so this is basically for data cleaning, data updation and these things. So common commands are there. uh, Give me a moment. Bro, give me a moment, like I'm getting one call.
Okay, brother.
uh, Okay, sorry. So basically, purpose of SED command is to update the files. Okay, in place edit. Okay, without opening, it will edit the file. So let me take example of some file which I have created. Uh, dev test was there, right? Catalog. It contain. Okay. Let me go to that Nginx. Nginx logs only, and then we can make changes there. Okay. So I'm copying this error.log or access.log in that path. So what I can do, this command you should be aware. Okay, tell me if you are not.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay, so this is the file. Now let's suppose you want to update something there. Okay, so let's take example of this 502. You want to make this 502 403. Okay, so what you can do, either you can open it with a nano or some editor and then you can do it, right? So but with SED, like there are multiple benefits, so I will tell you one by one. So but first of all, let's see how we can do that. The command to update this is SED. Okay, then double these single quotes, then there what we can do, this s is the part of command, then the word which needs to be replaced as slash 502. Okay, so you have to replace the 502 with what, 404. Okay, and then you can add slash, and then you can type the file name. So it was error access log. If you see, it has updated it. Okay, sad 502 404, it has updated it. this is this is known as updated in place. If I open this access.log, it won't show that as updated one, it is still 502. Okay, so this is what it is, updated only. Now
Okay.
you want to update, like see here, if I do this, If I do this, what it will do? Tell me what it should have done.
Then it will update and save.
It have updated this and saved inside this access.log again. So if I do cat, wait, cat access.log is removed. How it is possible? Let me copy it and give me a moment. Okay, so if I try this, okay. If I try double, let's leave it. Don't try that command. Okay, so let me come back to that part where we have to try the correct thing. Okay, so this, okay, this file is that large that it was trying to update it only. Okay, but what that double arrow do is it add the file at the bottom. It makes this file very bigger. Let me delete this and copy it again. So now the inline, for doing the inline, so like that sad is sad s was for checking like what you are going to update. Okay, sad this, oh my god, sorry. Now if I just run this command, it will replace and print it. Okay, it will replace the first incident. If I run this command, it will just replace the first incident. Okay, did it update all incident?
Yes, but it update all.
Because initially it was not updating everything and it was expected. So see, like the behavior of this is, if you run this command sed then s, then the word which you have to replace, then the word with which you have to replace, and then /g. So what this /g is doing here, it will look for each and every combination possible and then update it. Okay, so let me so if you try this, it will update it wherever it is present as a single word. Okay, let me come, if I make this, let me add 502 here as well. So it is updating it. Okay, so maybe it has updated its functionality, because otherwise earlier what it was like, how it works was, if I am just replacing this as 502 404, then it will only update its first incident. Okay, so I got it. See, if I'm running it, it will go to each and every line and replace its first incident. So 502, here it was 502, so it made it 404, but this is not replaced. You see it?
I think it will only take the
It is
first.
only updating the first incident of every line. But if I add G there, I got little confused, sorry for that. If I have added G there, then it has updated this as well. Okay, if I add G there, it will update as many as incidents of that word in that whole line. Okay, now you have to edit it in place. Edit it in place means you don't want to print it, you just want to update it, then you can simply add hyphen I. Now you did it. Now if I do cat access.log, you see I did cat, everything is updated with 404. You got the idea?
Yes, brother, I did.
Let me know if you have any doubts. Like I got little confused, accepting that, but now it should be clear for you.
Yeah, like, can we do only for like first 5 lines, brother, for that? Like, not including all the lines, only for the first 5 lines we can do with that to update it.
Yes, so what we can try is, uh, so now I'm going to update 404 with 411. Okay, that will be clearly visible. So what I can try is to 5. Uh, expression care 1 is missing. So you just want to update for initial 5 lines, right? I'm not sure. Uh, let me check because it is. I never tried it, and I'm not sure whether it is possible or not. Uh,
Okay, brother.
okay. Uh, that's something which I got today as well. So to update a specific line, let's suppose you just want to update the first line. What you can do? You can add one there.
Okay.
If I do cat access.log, see 411 is there. Now you let's suppose you have to update it for initial 7 lines.
Like 7 lines.
Initial 7. No, see, for first line it is 1. If I do 2, then it will 2 there only. Second
Okay.
line. Now if you want to do it from first to 7, what you can do 1 comma 7s. Now if I cat it 411 till 7 it will be, till here it is 411 and then 405.
Yeah, nice, brother.
Okay, Now let's suppose, see, with SED you can delete as well. Okay, so let's suppose you want to delete 5 lines, initial 5 lines. So what you can do, SED for this access.file, SED these codes. Okay, then 125D, 125 is for lines, D is for delete. Sorry, again I made this. If I do hyphen I, hyphen I is for in place updation. If you see there that we have lost all the files, so if you remember we have that 411 or something in starting for those lines, but we don't have, so it is for deletion of the lines. Okay, we can delete empty lines as well. So let's suppose I have one empty line. I have added 3-4 empty lines. Now I have to delete it. So what I can do, I can do SED, then these two quotes, then simply that slash. This is kind of regular expression again. D is for delete. Dollar. This is for empty file, empty line only, and then the file. It will do it again without in place. If I do minus I,
hyphen I, sorry.
you see that line is removed.
Yeah.
So this is not the empty. Let me check why it is there. Okay, so how many lines I have already? Let me do it again. Okay.
Okay.
Nano. It is not considering is as blank line. Rest all are deleted. That is fine. Like whatever it is. It is, if I run it again. 1 2 3 4. Okay, so if I want to delete 4th line, let me try that. What I have to do, 4D. 1 2 3 4. It is. There could be something with this.
Access.
Okay, this is the 3rd line. Okay, I got the point. Okay, so it has deleted. Like actually it was 3rd line, but somehow like because it is opened in cat, so it is showing these as 2 lines while it is only 1 line. That's why it was throwing error. Okay, now let's cover AWK command as well. Okay, so basically this, so there's no full form of that. AWK, it is written after 3 like authors who created this file, and this is again for text processing. Okay, so main purpose of this is to read the files from spreadsheets. Let's suppose there are some columns there in some file, then it is helpful for that. So column in the sense space is annotated by column. Okay, Like column is annotated by space, so if I see this is 1, this is space, then this is 2, so this is the way how we can see. So if you just want to print these IP addresses, what you can do, AWK, it will use but print command to print, otherwise it won't be able to print anything. Access, see, it prints first column. Okay, if I do second there, it added whatever, like I mentioned, these spaces are considered as nothing, like as the delimiter. Okay, we can say them as delimiter, where field separator, or we can say separator. So this is column 1, this is column 2, this is 3, this is 4. So let's suppose you just want to print these dates and these IPs. So what you can do, 1,
Comma 4.
comma, dollar 3, I think.
$4.
Okay, 3 is this, sorry. So this is basically helpful. Let's suppose there's some file in which you have some raw data which is of no use. You just want to see from this IP which request comes in. Okay, and you want to see this Mozilla, or you want to see like what was the browser, or what was the uh, place from which that event was generated. So it is, or let's suppose which request it was, get or post it was. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so it is sixth one. So what I can do, see, this get request. So from these IPs we have get request, from this IP we have post request. So it works in that way. But yeah, make sure space is delimiter only there.
Okay, brother.
If you want to update,
Doesn't count as a column.
yeah, if you want to update, you can change the separator as well, but then it will be there. So if you want to use double quote as separator, then if you want to use double quote as separator, what you can do, because currently space is separator, right? What you can do, AWK hyphen F, and then the separator, whatever you want. If you want comma, it will show you. So there's no comma in between, so it's shown it as a part of 1 only, $1.
Yeah.
Now let's suppose you want to separate it with slash, so it will consider this whole part as 1. So if I press $1, it will show this whole part. Okay, you got what I'm trying to say?
Yes, ma'am. I did.
If I press slash there, it will show all data till get. Okay, okay, slash is there. Okay, slash is there as well, I missed it. So if I do this, it will show slash and this data only. Okay, so you got the idea of AWK as well?
Yeah, I did, brother.
Okay, so yeah, like basically
It is only applicable for like, it's like only data, like only text also, brother.
yes, this is like, these all 3 commands are for text data only. These could be in the form of logs or anything. So best cases is like, for grep is for pattern searching and filtering. Okay, if you want to search anything, then you can use grep. It is fast, but it has limited text transformation capabilities. You can't update much part there. SED is for stream based. Okay, you got that, like if you have to update anything in text, and then simple text transformation for updating the text, SED is perfect one. And AWK is just for data reporting analysis. If you have some analysis you have to do on spreadsheet, or data which is there in the form of, like, which have data limited by some specific term. Okay, let's suppose you just have to find, like, there's one data in which all dates are there, and you just need to find out date only, not this table. So it will be separated by that AWK only. Okay,
Okay, brother.
all right, man. I think we can conclude the session. Let me know if you have any doubts. Okay.